After the particular bank I was telling you about, after they misbehave, I was confused, I was sad, I was not happy. I needed to go on leave. I needed to go to Abuja to sort all these things. I sent a mail, I think in April, first week of April, to that effect, telling this HR lady what she did, the effect of what he did. In that mail, I told so many things, or I mentioned so many things, or few of things she had done. I copied some management staff, including CEO of that company. I copied them. And I'm sure they all saw it. They didn't do anything. So I chose to go on leave. Can you believe that my leave went through all approval process? Then I sent a mail to this lady. This lady, she threatened me in her response. She wanted to fight, but she couldn't do it intelligently. She sent to me, threatening me with a sanction. She just looked for an excuse. The way she put it, that I will be sanctioned if I go on leave without approval. I passed through all necessary approval. That was the third time she was fighting unintelligently. How do you go on approval in that place? Before we use paper. You will sign paper, your relief will sign, your supervisor will sign, you take it to HR. So recently they introduced an application. The application, I think, was not 100% working in automation, was not working the way it should. After I applied, that was April 2024. After I applied, second week, I don't want to mention the specific date for strategic reason. I'm talking about Audit challenges. I sent to my relief approved as the application was designed. So I forwarded it to my supervisor. The supervisor, the man who was oppressing me, approved. The next thing, automatically, it should go to this HR lady. Maybe the application doesn't go to her, or out of laziness, she doesn't check. But the process is that what we do, when it gets to her own stage, we will now send her a mail telling her that we have gone through the application process. The leave date is so time to so time, which I did. She should have checked the application, checked my queue, see all the approvals in place, and act accordingly. I'm sure she shouldn't do. Out of hatred, in extension of her bully, she just replied, threatening me with a sanction in April 2024. After she had caused me a problem with the bank, after I was confused, I needed to go to Abuja to go and solve a problem she caused. And she was now asking for another approval by mail from the oppressor, the man who was oppressing me. So the man responded and said, I had approved on the application, but I will approve the second time. That was what he used. All those mails are available. And that I'm approving the second time. Then I responded. I said, one, what you have sent to me shouldn't have been sent to me, because this application that I applied, that I made, this is not the first time I'm doing it. I've done it before. It passed through the same process. You didn't complain last year. My colleague, direct report, did the same thing. He went through the same process. His relief approved. After his application, I approve. Then he sent a mail to you calling your attention to the application. You responded, you copied me as his supervisor. Why is my own different? Clearly, everybody who were copied, all of us in that mail, they knew that this woman was just fighting this man. At every opportunity, she was just fighting, even when not necessary. And she was not doing it intelligently. Because it was clear in that mail that she was just fighting unnecessarily. Those are what you can see in the course of doing this job. Maybe somebody now told her that the content of that mail was wrong. She now sent another mail, the same mail, saying the same thing. She now omitted the word sanction. That if you go on leave without approval, it may lead to sanction. She didn't put that one, meaning that she sent 2 mail. One of the people she copied must have corrected her to say, no, you don't send this kind of mail. So those are the things you can see in IS audit